Hey there, old guy back again. I hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for joining me today. And really excited. I got to 100 subscribers, which is really quite awesome for me. I'm really stoked about that. I know that for some of the bigger channels, 100 subscribers isn't very much, but for me, brand new channel, just started doing my thing, and really glad that there's at least 100 people out there who enjoy what I'm doing. So thanks everybody out there. Please let everybody that you know about the channel, so hopefully we can expand it even more, which would be amazing. The other thing I'm super stoked about is that I finally took the plunge and bought a LP type guitar kit. And I want to show that to you. I got it from Fretwire, just came in the mail. I kind of unpacked it a little bit, but if you give me a second, I'll go over it with you. So be right back. Here's the kit I got. I got it from Fretwire, and it's called the LP Flame Maple Mahogany kit. It has a flame maple top and a mahogany body, mahogany neck, and I think they call it engineered rosewood fingerboard. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Was really stoked when I opened it. It looks really cool. So here's what the body looks like. You can't really see the flame maple top, I don't think, but the black is nice and mahogany. You can see that. Looks really cool, looks really nice. I did already kind of try to put it together a little bit, and right here on the horn, the binding was really tall. It probably had about a 2 millimeter up on there that I had to shave down. So I did that with a hobby knife and 220 grit, a 220 grit sanding block. But so far I'm really happy with the way the body is. It's going to need some filling. There's a couple of little scratches and holes in there, but I'm going to get some mahogany filler for that. So that's the body. And here's the neck. The neck looks really good. You can see how it the head stock needs a little bit of shaping, and that's probably the first thing I'm going to do. The neck and the needs a little bit of sanding, obviously, as does the head. It's kind of coarse, but that's just, par for the course with these kind of kits. The neck slot fits really, really well into the guitar body. It basically, you can shake it around and it doesn't really move much. One thing I did also have to do, and I'm not quite done doing that, I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit of extra wood in here. So when I put the neck in the body, everything's nice and snug, except for maybe a millimeter of space up here where the neck meets the body. So I still have a little bit of work to do on that. And chances are the first thing I'm going to do with this kit is shape the headstock, and then I'm going to glue the neck in and fill up any areas that need to. The other thing too is the plan is that with the flame maple top, I'm going to do like a yellow/orange burst. First base color will be brown, then sand it, and then do a yellow and orange burst. I'm waiting for I ordered the dyes for that from Crimson Guitars in the UK, so I'm waiting for them to ship that. They're much smaller bottles than something you can get at like StewMac, and they were like $9 a bottle or something like that. One thing that's really quite amazing to me is how thin this veneer top is, and I looked on a bunch of internet sites and they all tell you to be super careful with how you sand this so you don't sand right through the veneer top. And actually the veneer top feels pretty smooth, so I might just go through like a 400 grit kind of sanding just to kind of smooth it out before I dye it. And hopefully all that will be on camera, so you'll be able to see the process. The other thing obviously that the kit came with, hang on just a second, is all the electronics. And I already kind of put them in separate little baggies because I'm really obsessive compulsive about stuff like that. One thing that I also did was I upgraded the pots and the switch. They have an option at Fretwire to upgrade that to CTS pots and a Switchcraft switch, as well as better capacitors. So this is what the what the CTS stuff looks like. And I'm going to take these out of the bag in just a minute once I finish showing you everything in a different view. So that, you know, these basically I won't be using. It also came with the cream color plastic stuff, and what I'll probably end up doing is I'll buy black ones for the back, which will go a lot better with the mahogany body. But here, you know, here are the tuners and all the stuff with the tuners. Here's the jack, the control plate for the jack. It came with some strings, a bunch of wire. It also came with all the bridge pieces you need to put the bridge together, and a bunch of extra screws and stuff that you need to screw everything in. I really took a really quick look at all this stuff. It all looks pretty good. Here are the pickups, basically generic kind of humbucker pickups. I don't really know what they sound like. No one online has done a LP type kit from Switchcraft, so I'm not exactly sure if these are the same pickups that come with some of the other kits I've seen people do online. Alright, so just a quick difference here. So this is the orange drop cap that came in the upgraded electronics kit. I think it was $45 for that, and that's the cap that came with the kit. So I mean, you can see quite the big difference in that. You know, you can't even really compare. Same thing with the Switchcraft. I mean, these are the connections. You can see how small they are. These are the connections on the switch that came with the kit. And this is, I mean, it even feels more. This is the connections and what the Switchcraft looks like. One interesting thing was all the plastic stuff was cream, but the cap on the Switchcraft that they sent me is black. I sent them an email asking if they had a cream-colored plastic cap, and I haven't received any word yet, but hopefully I'll be able to find a cream-colored one. And I mean, the difference in the pots is just huge. I mean, this is the pot that the kit came with, and I mean, this is the CTS pot, which is, I mean, just a huge, nice, big, you know, thick, kind of well-made pot versus this kind of tiny little. I mean, you can see how tiny the connections are, and just the girth of one versus the other. So, you know, I've never built a guitar before, so we'll see what the quality is once it's all wired up, but really big difference in what looks like quality on these. I hope you like this quick overview vid of this kit. If you did, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. If you like what the channel has to offer, please go ahead and subscribe. And once again, I'd really like to thank all the people who have subscribed so far. Hitting 100 subscribers for me is a really big deal, so I appreciate all of you. And stick around, keep tuning in, and hopefully the channel will grow with your help. Take care. See you next time.